News today, guys. Papa Powell has started increasing interest rates by 0.25 less than previously, which is great for the markets. As we get these rates to go down, the markets will start to go up. As you can see today, we pumped by 3 to 4% on Ethereum. And just right here, we are $75 away from my predicted price target at $1,700, as I said in my previous video. Now, this was before we saw this big dip right here, which I said we could see a potential fake out, and of course we did. Now, I just want to remind everybody that at 17,200, we will see a big volume resistance right here. It is an incredibly large volume resistance, so I don't think we will break past that. But however, if we were to break past that, I think we could see some insane gains, but I think that is unlikely. So now let's just go over here. We're currently looking at the 4-hourly chart. As I said previously, we'll probably pull down to this this ascending triangle right here, but we ended up breaking past that and bouncing at the 120-day moving average, as I said, was very likely here at this 1580 mark. Now, after the news came out, obviously we absolutely broke out and we're starting to see huge gains, but this is news, so fundamentally this probably is not a good time to get in. As you can see, we are starting to hit a bit of a resistance here at this just above the 1640 mark, probably 1650-ish. We are starting to see some resistance. As you can see, this head and shoulders pattern is starting to form. We still have this little wick up here that is not a good sign. This is we tried to push up to the $1,700 mark, but we got rejected. And we're currently trading below that, just right at 1674. So those are the 4-hourly charts. Now I want to look at the weekly charts. Again, weekly charts, we don't have a whole lot going on. We have an insane amount room to grow before we can get above this 120-day moving average, sitting at around $2,200 per Ethereum. So it's unlikely that we will see that anytime in the immediate short term. However, for the long term, we do want to aim to sit right on that and basically just break past that and then start using that as support rather than resistance, as we see here back here at this $2,000 mark. All right, so back to the daily charts. Again, we can see we had this huge fake out here. We broke above. It was looking great, and then we absolutely just dropped down, lost all of our gains. But of course, we're currently pumping on the day. So everything there is looking good. Now, I do want to point out, this is not crypto. However, I still want to point it out. Facebook stock absolutely went berserk today, rallying over 20% on the day. That is an absolute crazy return. I'm still very against Facebook stock at the moment, but I just wanted to point that out. Insane returns on Facebook. Yeah, so back to Ethereum and Bitcoin. Let's check out Bitcoin for a second. I mean, it's going to be the same type of thing with Bitcoin as Ethereum, really. Obviously, with Bitcoin, we want to get up to this $29,000 mark, but of course, that is a while from now. This is currently the weekly chart. Switching over to the daily, we're absolutely rallying, of course. No huge pullbacks like we had on Ethereum, which I find very interesting. So they are definitely differentiating, but for the most part, they do track each other. So not a whole lot really to go over here, other than the fact that we are very overextended on the EMA at 74, and then we're starting to see a bit of a rejection / pullback on the MACD here. So of course, this is a daily chart, and really that's all there is to cover today, guys. Price target, as I said in the previous video, is 1,700. Now, we didn't quite get there. We might, who knows, we might get there, but I took profits on this run because, again, this is all based on news of the Federal Reserve releasing the news on less interest rates. So that's great. That's great for the upcoming market. And so maybe we continue to rally. We see like a little bit of a pullback, but we want to continue to make higher highs and, of course, higher lows. We do not want to see this right here where we came down here and then we ended up dropping even lower here and made a lower low. We don't want to see that. we started to make a higher low right here, and then of course these higher highs. This is technically a 3 white soldiers pattern, but I don't really care about that pattern as much. Doesn't really mean a whole lot, but I find it very interesting that we are breaking out right at the end of this ascending triangle. So I still think this is a valid indicator at the moment. Of course, we did see that pullback, but of course, thank you guys for watching. If you want to stay up to date on the latest crypto news, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and if you found value in this video, hit the like button. Thank you guys for watching.